Oh, hi, Craig.
Now recording. Hi, Craig.
Well, they never hear what he sounds like.
I know. I feel like we should do that in like one of our clips for like TikTok or something. Like
Just be
just
like,
have
this is who
Craig.
we're talking. This is who we're talking to.
Yeah. We'll just let Craig yell at the entire internet.
So
But
hi, internet.
how you doing? We missed you.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yes, but life is gonna, slow down a little bit here. So fret no more. We are gonna get back to weekly posting in the very near future.
Woo woo.
My house is feeling more like a house.
That's good.
But yeah, so since we're both pretty excited about Kingdom Hearts 4,
Yeah, we are.
I think we're gonna take a minute just to discuss Kingdom Hearts as a whole, the series, um, go over some story stuff, you know what I mean? So spoiler alerts before any of you, if you've all made it this far and you want to experience the whole story for yourself, I understand. You should. I feel like that's the best way to do it, but we're probably gonna spoil a lot of stuff in this episode.
Yeah, we are.
But on the other end of this, if you haven't ever gotten the chance to, or just haven't looked it up on YouTube yet, because that is the only way to access this information now, um, there is going to be probably a great deal of information on the mobile games. And like I said, they're off the stores now, so unless you somehow find like a fucking like jailbroken version of it and play it on BlueStacks, your only option is YouTube.
That like 6.5 or 7.5 hour long video.
Dude, honestly, I need to look up that guy's like YouTube name because honestly, yes, it was like a 6 hour video, but he did such a like great job.
Yeah, he did.
Like I seriously cannot um like just imagine how long that took.
So I'm gonna see if I get this right, just because I did have these written down. So just because it's been a couple weeks since I last watched that video.
Mhm.
But so a super short timeline esque for the games, just because there are like 12 or 13 games for Kingdom Hearts. I know there's only three like mainline games, but there's a bunch of other thrown in there.
And
So
they
the first
honestly they really matter too. They're
they
not
they
just
do.
like they're not
They,
just your run of the mill side games. Like they have very, very big importance to the plot.
all right. So correct me if I'm wrong as I'm going through these. So the first, I guess, the start of the games would have been Kingdom Hearts Union, or what else did they call it? Union
Union
Cross.
Cross.
Yeah,
Yep.
and that takes place in the age of fairy tales. The Master of Masters creates the foretellers, and we see the travesty that is the Keyblade War as it almost destroys the world.
Yes.
And then Kingdom Hearts Dark Road, where Xehanort trains to become a Keyblade Master, and the he starts to head down that darker path where he believes the world needs to be reset.
Yep.
And then 3 is Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, that follows Terra, Aqua, and Ventus, where Xehanort twists and turns Terra into Terranort. Ventus is split into Light and Darkness, where he becomes Ventus and Vanitas. Ventus is then shown taking kind of like a refuge, or kind of like just hiding out inside of Sora, Aqua traps Terranort, but in doing so, she becomes trapped beyond the
She gets
white
trapped
door.
in the realm
Yeah,
of darkness.
the realm of dark. Oh yeah, I don't know why the hell I wrote the white door.
I
In the
mean,
first game, it's a white door.
it is the door to darkness, so you were on the right track there, like very much so.
Then of course Xehanort possesses Terra's body, and you see his armor fall down, and that comes to play. And then 4, we finally get into Kingdom Hearts, where the Destiny Island that you start off in the game falls into darkness. Sora gets his magic key. Donald and Goofy join Sora. They travel through various Disney worlds, and Sora beats Ansem, which turns out to be Xehanort's Heartless. There's your first spoiler if you haven't played the first game. Sorry, the game's been out for
I
like 20 years now.
technically, technically that is yes, Xehanort's heartless, but it's more specifically Terranort's heartless.
Right, right. Well, Ansem is um the Heartless for the
Yeah.
nuts.
Yep, for
Um
Terranort.
and
Yes.
then Terra becomes the shadow behind him and whatever. And then the
Yes.
door of darkness gets sealed or it gets closed or what have you because he's like, It's darkness," and then he's like, "No, I believe it's light," and then Mickey's like, "I'll close the door."
Yep. Talk about him the whole game, and then he's just like, "Yep, I'm here."
Stop. I'm in the
It's
realm of darkness. Don't mind me.
I don't even think he has 10 seconds of screen time in the game, and he's one of the most important characters.
They couldn't afford him on
Crazy.
budget.
Dude, honestly, with the way the game started, you may not be that wrong.
Game number 5, Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, which I believe that was for what, PSP?
Chain of Memories?
Or
No,
was that a DS?
that was actually a Game Boy Advance game at first
Oh, a GBA, okay.
until they they did RE Chain of Memories, which is the PS2 version.
Oh, okay, alright. So that's the one
Which
where oh, go ahead.
no, that's just it has your Kingdom Hearts graphics, you know what I mean? It's not pixels.
Right. And then Sora or Chain of Memories, game 5, where Sora enters Castle Oblivion, Organization 13 is kind of puppeteering him in the background. Naminé writes or rewrites Sora's memories, and Sora then has to fall asleep so that way they can regather his memories, and Riku finally accepts his dark and light half to make a whole. And game number 6, Kingdom Hearts 358.5 days. Now, this one here, I guess it could take place around the same time as Chain of Memories and Kingdom Hearts 2. Just because
Uh yeah.
I guess it would be before 2, but as for Chain of Memories, I guess it could go either way.
Yeah, I think if I'm correct, I think it starts more towards the end of Chain of Memories is actually when it would line up.
Okay. Yeah, because
So,
he meets Roxas.
yeah.
Yeah. So in 358.5 days, Roxas joins the organization when Zemnis renames him from Sora to Roxas, which I thought that was pretty interesting. How I guess I never noticed it when I first played it, but when I was listening
Mhm.
to the guy's video, he said that Zemnis basically just rewrites everyone's name and adds an X to it.
Yeah, because it's like the sigil for key.
Right. Just like Lee and Axel and
Yep.
simple stuff like that.
Yeah.
Speaking of Axel, this here is where you finally get to meet Axel and Shion. Shion is revealed to be a massive mumble jumbles of Sora's memories. Shion sacrifices herself. Roxas leaves the organization, and Roxas goes to try to wake up Sora. And then, I guess goes right. I really don't
Yeah,
remember the ending of
it's
the game
well, so the
because the
ending
ending
of
of that
that
was at the beginning of 2.
Yeah, so it's the ending of that is basically where Diz and Riku capture him,
Mm.
and then they put him in the Data Twilight Town, with fuggled up memories, and he thinks he's just a real boy.
So speaking of two, this is game number 7 now, where Kingdom Hearts 2, where Roxas reunites with Sora. Sora gets to wake up after a year. Organization 13 tries to complete Kingdom Hearts for their own whatever they're trying to do because they're trying to become real boys too. Sora beats Xemnas, and then Sora and Riku meet up with Kairi back on the island. And game number 8. Now, I've never played this one here. The only reason that I know of this game here is because of that video, and that's Kingdom Hearts Coded. I'm guessing or it's like where you're
You
solely in the digital world.
Yeah, you play as Data Sora.
Yeah. And it's going through Jiminy Cricket's journal because
Mhm.
Jiminy Cricket's journal gains mysterious new messages. So you get to go in there as Data Sora, which is just as it sounds. It's a fake Sora living in basically like a computer world.
Yeah,
Um,
it's AI Sora.
and then that there sets up game number 9, which is Kingdom Hearts 3D Dream Drop Distance. I haven't played this one here either. Um,
So good.
was
It's one
was
of
it
my
good?
favorites.
Was it good?
Yeah. I mean, dude, just the Dream Eater aspect of the game, like it adds like a creature catcher vibe to it.
Oh, those little like elephant pygmy looking things.
Yeah, yeah, there's all kinds of them that you find the recipes through like obviously different challenges and shops. But you'll get the recipes, then you have to go farm for the synthesis items, and you make a Dream Eater. Like, dude, there's like dragons and like dinosaurs, and there's all kinds of weird shit.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, those creatures played a pretty big role in Union Cross too, didn't they?
Um, yes, well, not they're not really like that. That was more with like the Chirithes. Then there was the evil Chirithes, and
Okay. So I was messed up
but
that one. Take that off the notes.
well, I mean, they are the Dark Chirithes and like the evil Dream Eaters are like nightmares. So yes and no.
Okay. So game number 10, Kingdom Hearts 3, where Sora regains his power of waking. Aqua is rescued from the dark world. Ventus wakes up. Roxas and Shion return. And I gotta say, that was probably one of my favorite moments in gaming was when Roxas showed up in the big battle with Xemnas.
Yeah,
Like that shit was just too cool.
that was dude, that was pure cinema.
That was amazing. Like I could rewatch that scene like over and over and over. Um the 7 Guardians battle with the 13 dark what the hell?
13
I,
they're
I
just
have dark
darknesses.
guardians.
It's the 7 Guardians of Light versus the 13 Darknesses.
Oh, okay. All right. Master Xehanort gets beat
Which
up.
which by the way, I mean technically see, it's so weird to me cuz like just not to like backtrack too much here, but how they going to say it's 13 Darknesses when it's the same dude?
Cause time travel.
Cuz like even like the ones that aren't some weird time travel version of him, they just get Norded. And
Dude,
it's literally like it's just 13. It's like they're all Robert Downey Jr. I'm the dude playing a dude playing another dude. But yeah,
yeah. Then Sora uses some powers and he saves Kairi, and then he just kind of disappears. And he's just like, nope, I'm not. Now that there, when he disappears, and then after I watch that video, that video we just keep referencing, um, as soon as he disappeared, I was like, what if that's him reawakening in the real world? What if everything we've played so far is in a data world? Because the Sora in the trailer does not look like the Sora in every other game.
Oh, I like that theory a lot because a lot of that makes a lot of sense. I personally on that, like, I think Quadratum is like Limbo.
Because like, how else would Yo-Yo Boy know who he is? I say
Yes,
Yo-Yo Boy because I can never remember his name.
Yozoro.
Yozoru. I can never remember his name, like ever.
But yes, I just and like my thinking behind this. So like at the end of like Remind and all that is him constantly getting the warnings that if he continues down this path, like there's no coming back.
Right.
So obviously, like I think it's gonna be some kind of weird, like other like higher power type deal.
Okay.
That's like, okay, we can't let this kid go. So
He is
I
a
or
glutton.
something along those lines. Like I don't know. I the limbo thing definitely sticks with me just because of like how irrational Sora can be. Like when dude's got his mind set on something, like you're not getting in his way. You're not stopping him. But with that being said, he basically sacrificed himself, and I think maybe Yozoro is some kind of like guardian sent from like a higher power.
Like the whoever's playing opposite of Masters sent Yo-Yo Boy in to interfere.
Honestly, I kind of think it might have been the Master of Masters.
Okay. So you think Master of Masters might not be like the end all be all evil. He's just there
Pulling the
watching the game
strings.
unfold.
Yeah,
Okay. I could see that.
but yeah, I don't know. In a way, I also feel like dude is Sora.
That would be weird.
I mean, we already know that time travel is possible.
Mhm.
Now, the only way, it's explained to us in the series is you had to be in a certain place or at you had to be in that place at that specific time for you to go back, right?
Right.
So Ventus took refuge inside of Sora's heart for how many years, right?
Right.
Very pretty long time. Ventus was from the age of fairy tales.
Right.
So technically, as linked as those two are, could he go back to that time because of that?
Okay.
And that's the only way I think my theory makes sense. Because, like, obviously, the Master of Masters wrote the Book of Prophecy, set everything up that I don't really think it should be called prophecy. I think he knows what the fuck is going to happen and wrote it in that book. So, and it's because, the gazing eye, I mean, really up until that point, you know, unless we find out in Kingdom Hearts 4 somehow that, well, I don't really know that. Well, I'll have to double back on that. But No, I mean, so Sora could go back to that time. He knows what happens, even without like the gazing eye and all that.
And for those of you who are confused, the gazing eye is a Keyblade.
Yes, that's been passed down from
Created
God.
by the Master of Masters to Xehanort to who else knows who's going to end up with that damn thing.
Technically, Xehanort's teacher had um had the Keyblade before him.
Okay, so it went from Master of Masters to his teacher to Xehanort.
Yes,
Because
and then
it was up on the wall for ever.
yeah, well, I guess Lushu would have picked it up though too.
Oh, right. He had it at the that tail end scene of 3, didn't he?
Yes, so
With the black box. Or no, he was talking about the black box.
yes, well, he has the black box,
Right.
but yes, I guess that could work because we don't really know. Well, I mean, I guess we really do. Like Lushu has the ability to transfer from body to body. I mean,
He just does it better than Xehanort.
yeah, yeah, I think. Well, I mean, being the master of masters, like literal apprentice, you would hope so.
What if he is also Xehanort?
Bro, I wouldn't even be surprised because that's like it's basically Sora versus Xehanort. Like, everybody's either Sora or everybody's either Xehanort.
But
13,
then
the 13
game
Xehanorts against the 7 Soras. Love it.
but then game number 11 is Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory. Again, another one that I have not played. Because I heard it was a rhythm game. And
Yep.
I don't do rhythm games.
See, I don't either. And as a self-proclaimed like Kingdom Hearts freak, I haven't played it either.
Okay. So apparently in this one here, Kairi searches for Sora. Riku prepares to travel to Quadratum, and then they discover where Sora is. So they've got a beat on him. They're gonna go find him. And then of course, lucky number 12, Kingdom Hearts 4, where Sora wakes up in Quadratum. The new saga begins, and we see, at least in the trailer, we see Master Masters, someone who looks a hell of a lot like Lushu. um, yeah, and we see a bunch of other neat characters that look pretty interesting that I want to know some of their names. Like I see people talking about it online where it could be this person, it could be this person, it could be this person, but I think the only one that we can tell like for sure is Lushu and Master of Masters. I guess one of the characters looks a lot like one of the characters from Union Cross, but I don't know.
I mean, there's a few. Um, like the character Brain from Union Cross.
Okay.
Honestly, I think he is like either like Ericus, or I think he is like one of Ericus's descendants. Because Xehanort is actually, he's a descendant of Ephemer,
Okay.
the one that made his home, the Scalad column.
Right.
He founded that town. So, and then you have like Marluxia and Larxene, who were also from the Age of Fairy Tales. They were actually two that were, well, actually, Marluxia was supposed to be one of the new foretellers, and Larxene's character just kind of popped up. I forget her relevance, but they actually, she might have been too. I'll have to double check on that. I think I'm right there. But that's the reason they were even considered for the organization in the first place, is because they had once had the ability to wield a keyblade.
They were dandelions.
Yes.
Yeah. Which kind of amazes me because, like, I know Marluxia, like, yeah, he gets his secondary form in one of the games where he, like, it looks like he's, like, fused with some kind of mech or whatever.
Yeah,
Um,
it's the
but
worst one.
I say Marluxia to me, like, I think he's one of my least favorite organization characters. And then, oh, what the hell's her name? Little blonde girl who's also a dandelion,
Larkscene.
Larkscene. She's just not one who I was a fan of either. Like, I don't know. There's there were just so many characters in the organization that I liked more than those two.
Yeah,
And here it turns out that they should be like the strongest characters.
that is true. But I mean, see, like when I was introduced to them in Kingdom Hearts 2, like obviously I didn't have the Game Boy Advance game, never played it, so I had no idea what the fuck was going on. And
Right.
after you and once you play it and like you see that Chain of Memories was where you actually get to really meet most of the organization.
Yeah.
Like because in 2 some of them didn't even like pop up.
Yeah.
Like Leaxis. Where was he at throughout the story?
Hiding.
Like, I mean, it's like Demix got more screen time than you, and ugh, dance, water, dance.
And here Loxus is like supposed to be like second in or no, that's no, I'm thinking who the hell am I thinking of? Werewolf Boy.
Syax.
Syx, yeah. Yeah, I just looked up the Axis. He was one of the guards, wasn't he?
Yeah, him and Zaldin.
Yeah, before they became nobodies, they were palace guards, and that they give him just some kind of like axe sword kind of ordeal.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie, bro is an absolute menace to society. Like that
He's
dude, his data battle sucks if you don't know how to do it. But no, it's just I don't know. I wish, and I mean, I'm glad they went back and made an actual PS2 version of Chain of Memories because I think they realized once, like, because I knew a bunch of kids in school that had the Game Boy game.
yeah.
I didn't have a Game Boy yet. So I'm sitting there with my thumb up my ass, like, damn it,
I
really
want to
like
play
that game.
two.
Yeah. And then honestly, like, I don't like 1 and 2 were the only ones I played as a kid.
Yeah.
Because then they just all the other ones came out on like DS and stuff like that, and I didn't have those things at the time when they released, so I missed out on it. And just going, I went to GameStop one morning. Um, Literally hadn't thought about Kingdom Hearts in like years, other than like I went to a couple retro game shops and picked up physical copies for myself. But I'm walking through there and PS3, I saw this 1.5 plus 2.5 HD remix. And I was like, oh, no shit.
Mine.
Yeah, exactly. I went home and I literally played PS3 for like probably 4 or 5 months solid, just playing through them because, like, I didn't even, that's actually when I discovered there was a PS2 version. Like, and then I started doing all this research and I'm like, what the hell does this mean, final mix? The only thing I will say I hate about Final Mix is they need to put the color palettes back to the way they were. There are so many Heartless, because I thought I was just crazy for a while, but there's so many Heartless that are different colors.
Yeah.
They were in the PS2 versions, and it bothers me. But yeah, so I mean, I don't know. There's so much to this game. But I do love that they at least like every it seems like every new gen like system they are releasing, all the games on it.
Right.
Which
Like when
honestly,
they
good.
like when they released, because I remember when 3 first dropped, they had the great big bundle for it. And I loved it. Just because now I was able to replay through everything and I was able to introduce my kids to Kingdom Hearts. So like I love that they tend to bundle their stuff.
Yeah, it makes it so easily accessible too.
Right.
Like it's I love how they've kept the series alive because I think that's one of the biggest things that has kept this game fresh in everyone's mind. Because I mean, like I said, you're constantly seeing something about it, so good on them for that. And honestly, really good other than the color palette thing, which is just a petty fucking irritation of mine. I think more gaming companies need to follow Square's formula on what a remaster is.
Right.
Because I will admit, the games look so much better, so much smoother, but it is the exact same game I played when I was a kid.
Yeah. Yep. Like I remember my son started to play 1.5 and he was struggling a bit right there at the very beginning because he kept trying to challenge Riku. Um so I don't remember what the win loss was there for the race. But eventually he got through Destiny Island. Like he was progressing nice and good, and then he got to Olympus, and he was under the assumption that he had to beat all of Olympus to progress in the game. And I was like, no.
Honestly, I remember making that mistake though. The same, like, it's an easy one to make.
I remember just getting so frustrated and just shutting the damn game off because I was like, how am I supposed to get through this? Because like I was like, no, like there's no way there's no way to do this. Like I remember when I was younger, I just turned the PlayStation off and I turned it back on. I just skipped the world and I never went back to it. And then my buddy's like, no, you no, that's like a late game thing. And I was like, what do you mean that's a late game? Like you get one of the first spells there, and that's when he explains like, yeah, that's how you start it, and then you go do other things, and then you come back. Um, and I will never forget that first time that I reached the Platinum Arena and had to fight Mommy's Boy. And that was just horrible.
Yeah, yeah, no, that's a rough one.
Yeah, having to fight the Mama's Boy
It's
was
even funnier though.
well,
You don't have to touch that world at all to beat the game.
yeah, yep, yeah. Because I mean, it's fun, but it's not really integral to the story. Like, I mean, yeah, you get to meet Hades, but that's
And Cloud,
and Cloud, yeah.
that's literally it.
And not gonna lie, at that point in time, I still had never played Final Fantasy VII. When I got to that point in Kingdom Hearts, so like when he showed up, I was like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" Like I had no idea who he was, and my buddy was a huge Square Enix fan, so he was just like, "How do you not know Cloud?" I was like, I don't. I don't know how else to explain that. I just don't.
Yeah, I mean,
Final Fantasy.
it's not exactly the easiest like game to explain. Like
I
it
just realized
really
something. We
is
never had
just
to actually fight Hades, did we?
in the first one.
Yeah, or
I mean,
in any of them.
um, no,
I
you fight
can't. I
Hades.
can't.
You
Like I
fight
can't
Hades in the
remember.
first.
Do we?
Yeah, you also fight him
But,
in the second one.
but we don't like beat him. Beat him. Like when you
Mm,
go to Agrabah, you kill Jafar, and then Jafar's just gone.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, so it's not like a true defeat.
Right, no, that's what I was talking about. So that means because I was reading some of these fan theories, and in the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer, when Donald and Goofy are in like that great big black area and all the blue flames erupt, people are thinking that we're gonna see Hades again. So maybe that gives a little bit more oomph to your purgatory kind of idea, where
Yeah,
Donald and Goofy have to travel through the underworld to get to Sora.
yeah. Honestly, that would make pretty damn good sense. Because
Right?
even it's stated somewhere that even like everybody has to go to Hades. I mean, we've seen it with Orin,
Right.
and I mean, you know, because what? I guess Cloud would have been a part of the underworld thing too. So I mean, that proves right there that two different verses or worlds are sent to the same place.
Right. I don't know why the hell I couldn't remember ever fighting Hades.
Yeah, because Kingdom Hearts, he just kind of runs around and all you hear is, "Do you feel the heat? Do you feel the heat?"
Oh, okay, he's the 10th heat. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember, I don't know why the hell I couldn't remember. Huh. My brain just wasn't braining, I guess. Like it just wasn't. I don't know because I saw that post where someone says that we're probably going to see Hades in 4, and then they showed the picture of the blue flames, and instantly my brain went to that round table in Kingdom Hearts 1 where we see like all the big bad, like we see Maleficent, we see Oogie Boogie and Captain Hook and Ursula and all. And I'm sitting here remembering, like I remember killing like almost all of these people, or like beating all these people and having them disappear into sparkles or whatever. But I didn't remember
Yeah.
ever having that cutscene with Hades.
One I'm actually surprised we didn't see like as a reoccurring villain was Captain Hook.
Right.
Because he just ran the alligator just chased him off.
Yeah.
Like there's no confirmation that he didn't get away.
Okay. Yeah. That.
Well, I
All
mean,
right.
actually, he was a reoccurring villain because you fight him in Birth by Sleep.
Do we? Okay.
I can't remember if it's either Ventus or Aqua. I know it's not Terra, but so yeah, I don't know. The only one that we have a definitive answer to why we never went back was the Tarzan world, which honestly I'm kind of disappointed about because like a modern like revamp of that with like Kingdom Hearts 3 graphics, dude, that could be such an awesome world.
Yeah. Okay,
But
so that does explain why I don't remember doing it. I never beat through the Hades Cup because I remember I remember beating the game and then going back through because I was like, well, I'm level up now, so maybe now I can go, do the Olympus stuff. And then I saw the platinum match, and my buddy was like, click on that one. So click on that one. Yeah, all right, so that makes sense. So no, I don't think I've ever done the Hades Cup. That would explain why I've never fought Hades. Well, at least in Kingdom Hearts 1.
I was gonna say you would have had to in Kingdom Hearts 2 to even progress.
Right, right. Because in apparently in the first one he goes or he gets knocked back into the thing and he starts screaming at something.
Right.
Sorry, I just looked it up because I was
Oh
like,
no, you're good. You're good.
I don't remember this fight at all.
Yeah,
I just
I there's honestly there's only like 3 fights on Kingdom Hearts 1 that I haven't gone back to do, because I've actually never beaten them. I have fought. What was it? Yeah, I fought Sephiroth, but I've never beaten him in Kingdom Hearts 1.
Okay.
And then there's the secret one in Agrabah.
The secret boss in Agrabah.
Yeah, I can't remember his name. He's like a weird fucking scorpion dude.
Okay. Yeah, say because
Uh,
in Kingdom Hearts 2, you just have to like knock his health down enough to the point where he just lets you go through the gate.
yep, because the actual like end boss of that world, besides the Hydra.
Cerberus.
No, well, yeah, you do fight Cerberus,
Yeah.
but you also fight Hercules
Mm.
because he gets fucking all mind warped and
I'm a dark guy now. I'm a bad boy.
yeah, pretty much.
Shut up, Hercules.
And then it's, oh, I feel bad. I was a bad boy. Again, shut up, Hercules.
Freaking Hercules.
Uh,
Like, I think he's gotten a lot of screen time throughout the games because, like, you see him quite a few times in the first one, and then you have the whole beginning of 3 where he's just out there punching stuff. Oh,
yeah,
you're talking about the dude with the like he's got like 6 arms or some shit in the desert for Agrabah.
yeah, you have to like, it's weird. Like, you have to do something like shoot magic back at him or something to that extent. It's weird. There's a mechanic to it, like a lot of the Kingdom 1 Hearts like secret bosses I've noticed, like because like the Ice Titan, you have to get good with blocking so you can send the attack back and stun him.
Right. The Titans they could be a pain. Like cuz if you don't time that shit,
Oh
it
yeah, they'll
it
fuck you
gets
up.
yeah, it could get annoying because they
Well,
just chunk you.
well, it's not even that they chunk you, it's just there are some attacks you can't recover from because as soon as you can move, you're getting hit with another.
Right. Yeah. No, I like the fact that they threw in hidden bosses throughout the games. Like I feel like it just gave the players something else to try to look through and to get other than getting all the keyblades. Trying to find these secret hidden bosses which are stronger than anything else on that freaking planet. And I don't know. I thought it was neat.
No, I really like it. Honestly, it's just a good game. Like they did such a good job with them too because like they were rewarding fights too.
Right.
It's not just like, oh, I got something and blah blah blah. It no, you got a reward for that.
Yeah. And it was it I feel like I'm a broken record. It was just fun. Like it was just truly an awesome series of games.
Yeah, no, it really was.
And I like the fact that you got to have a rematch against Leon, except it was with Leon and Cloud.
Yeah.
So it's like,
If you do manage to beat him, it still just goes into the same cutscene.
yeah, except you get what, an elixir?
Yeah, I think you just get the elixir with it. But honestly, man, fuck that. He can just two tap me and I'm done.
I'm just gonna progress at the game.
Yeah, that's pretty much it for me.
Like I wonder if that counts for people who are trying to do like no die runs. Where they're like, so do you have to beat Leon there? And I hate the fact that his name is Leon.
That's how I met him.
Yeah, that's how I met him too. And now I'm just like, no, his name is Squall, and
Yeah,
he's got a really cool sword.
and he's edgy.
Super edgy. I
I
think
don't
he's
give a
cooler than
shit.
fucking Cloud, but that's just me.
Honestly, same. I
Like,
like Cloud, like I really do, but I don't know. Squall does it for me.
yeah, whether it
Like
be
hell
through his design or his weapons or what have you, to me, Cloud is still just like, I don't have my memories, so I'm going to pout. It's like, God damn it. It's like, I don't want this
yeah.
wine base on my team.
Yeah, they kind of did him dirty in that way because it's like, yes, he has like the mental traumas and blah blah blah, but like, dude, I don't know, just crybaby.
So does everybody else. Get over
The power of friendship, damn it.
it.
Friends are my power.
Friendship powers activate. Tifa, save me. No.
Yeah, Tifa save me so I can push you into the live stream.
I don't get why everyone loves Cloud. Cloud almost killed Aerith.
And Tifa.
And then Sephiroth just did.
Yeah. Yeah.
No one had a Phoenix down? No one?
Right?
In their whole item box? Heal!
Like where's Donald? He would have done it. I mean, honestly, maybe Donald did do it because she's not dead in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, right. She's
Where
alive and well in Kingdom Hearts.
I mean, we did meet her in Traverse Town, which is supposed to be like limbo,
Yeah.
essentially, because I mean that's where you go when your world gets devoured by darkness.
Yeah. Oh man, that means Tidus's world also got devoured by darkness. Well,
And
no, because he was on Destiny Island. He wasn't on Traverse
yeah.
Town.
Yep. Him and Walker both were in Destiny Islands. Actually, Selphie was too from Final Fantasy VIII.
Yeah. And then
So
Orin was just there in two. Well, he wasn't on the island, but he was there in two. And
dude,
seeing a younger Orin was pretty cool.
I was literally about to bring that up. 'Cause I'm sorry, Orin was the reason I wanted 10. I saw him in one of the commercials. I'm like, yo, that dude's badass.
Yeah, he is. Like his introduction just in the game where he's just like walking and you see the giant sin orb behind him.
Right?
And it's just like, what? And he's just standing up on the skyscrapers and he like
Drinking.
toasts to sin. It's like, okay.
I mean, it makes more sense later on.
Dude, how cool would a prequel game? And now I don't mean R inject and Sor or and Sir Yuna's dad. I keep wanting to say Brockus, but I can't remember if that's his actual name or not.
Nebraska.
Um Braska. I don't mean their quest, because like we know about their quest. I would rather see a prequel where it shows Yu Yevon leading Xanarkand against Bavel, and then you Yevon becoming Sin and trapping Xanarkand in that permanent dreamscape. That's a game that I would like to play. Like play as Yu Yevon and become Sin.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe that's just me, but I think that would be super fun.
No, I mean, something. I'd even take like one of the animated movies like they did for Seven, like Advent Children.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Like, give me
I can get
something
behind
like
that.
that.
That'd be fun. That would be, or even screw it, even a Braska movie. Like I know I just said that not to that one there, but I would dig a Braska movie showing how like Jecht first, like where did Jecht first show up when he appeared
Right.
out of the dreamscape? Like how did that happen? Who the hell pulled his ass out? That would be fun.
Yeah, I think that would be great.
Seeing Jecht become Vraska's final Aeon, like actually becoming the Aeon, that would be super cool.
Dude, that would be like amazing.
I would definitely buy. I'd definitely go to the theaters to see that one.
Yeah, I'd pay money to see that.
So speaking of stuff that's not going to theaters, that should. Did you see that the Avatar: The Last Airbender movie is finally coming to Paramount Plus on the 25th?
Oh, it's not coming to theaters because it got leaked?
Yep. Do you know how many fans are pissed that it's not going to theaters?
Probably a whole bunch.
Like
Like
that
I would
alone. Ugh.
I can imagine.
Like that. My what I can remember for I guess as long as I can remember from when I was a kid, owning a movie theater was like my dream. Just like it didn't have to be a big one. It just had to be like two or three screens and a little mom and pop movie theater, and I would have been happy. I think that would have been like my dream job if it paid the bills. Um, if I had access to a movie theater, I would just plug my phone or computer or whatever in, and I would play the Avatar movie on the big screen because that shit deserves to be on the big screen.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I mean, dude, it's such an influential series.
It really is, and it's one of my favorite animated series. Like it really like it is just so damn good. Yeah,
No,
I
I
remember.
can't. Oh, go ahead.
I remember I bought the box set of Avatar and Korra, and when I was still living in Pennsylvania, my wife and all of my kids and I, we just sat there and we all just binged it. Like every night, we'd watch a handful of episodes, and my kids fell in love with it. My wife loved it, and it seems like it's pretty hard to find an animated series that she likes. I mean, don't get me wrong, she has the ones that she likes. She has her niche, and Avatar definitely isn't her niche, but she liked it, and I was like, that's awesome.
That is actually really awesome.
Yeah, that is a series that deserves all of the things. And just
Yeah.
remember, kids, it's
It-
not an anime.
oh, and I also wanted to throw a fun fact in
Oh
about
boy.
Kingdom Hearts. I'm going to say it
Okay.
before I forget it. So, technically, the second game wasn't Chain of Memories. Do you remember back in the day when Verizon Mobile, like 2002, 2003, Verizon Mobile games thing?
No.
So, yeah, they had a slew of like really like known games, and they made these like really 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 shitty like kind of 3D games, and there was a Kingdom Hearts game on there.
Oh.
Yeah, it was basically just like playing through all the worlds in the first one, but just the worst experience ever.
Kingdom Hearts V-Cast.
Yes.
Ugh. What?
Yeah. It so it's technically the second Kingdom Hearts title.
Jeez.
And I'll tell you, it is literally the worst thing I think I've ever seen. And let me tell you, I dog on Chain of Memories a lot. Because, like, let's be real, the story was fantastic, but the only time I've ever said I hated a card game in my life.
Oh boy, that this just looks bad. What were they? How did it? How were they able to do it? Hey, I had a chocolate phone, and one of the first things that popped up was an LG chocolate, which I actually had back in the day.
Dude, they had the wildest names for fucking phones.
Yeah, they did, but I loved it. Like I fucking loved my LG chocolate because it was a slider and it was so cool.
See, I can't remember what mine was called, but I'll tell you, it was like back whenever like cell phones still had like shitty service in a lot of places.
Like they do now.
Yeah, but worse. I had it was an LG phone, but it flipped sideways or slid sideways, and there was a
Oh,
keyboard. It was like whenever unlimited texting finally started to be a thing. I can't remember if it was just called like the slide or the swipe or
they
something,
they,
but
they do have the LG slide, yeah.
so it might have been that, but I can't remember like for the life of me. I can remember the phone though.
Do you remember if the screen had buttons on it or if you just had to slide it to get access to the buttons? Because they also had like the LG KS360 or the web slider.
See,
And
mine,
it
so if you just like pulled it out of your pocket, you had like arrow buttons and like a round set of arrow buttons and like your phone buttons.
sounds like it was the web slider, just
And then
based
you,
on
like I
what I'm
said,
looking at.
then you could flip it like sideways and it would slide into like a full keyboard.
Something like that. Sent it to you on the books of faces. That's the
Looking
one.
at the book of faces.
Book of faces.
So it was something close to that, but it wasn't that.
Okay.
Like, it's all like except like so my screen there was it was a little smaller, and like I said, I without sliding it open to reveal the keyboard, I had like all my phone buttons on there.
Nice.
Technology of the olden days.
Right? Where a slider phone made you the cool kid, or if you had a razor. Remember the Motorola razors?
Dude, you weren't shit if you didn't have one.
I did not have one, but both of my parents did.
Yeah, I never had one either.
And I love the fact that they re-released it recently. Like I don't know why, but for whatever reason, they're like, it'd be a cool idea if we re-release the Motorola Razor, and it has like it looks just like, yep. I don't know why the hell they decided that they needed to bring back flip phones. Like that shit is just dumb.
I don't know that I could trust it.
Right? Because like I know when I had my flip phone, I tended to snap that thing closed, and it sounded like it could break steel sometimes.
Oh
But
yeah.
if you're telling me that I've got a screen on both sides as I'm flipping this thing, am I gonna hear a?
Well, like I don't know how you trust it because like the ones that are out now, they're full touchscreen.
Yeah,
Like, stuff was built to last back then.
yeah. I have a feeling that you'd end up with like a crease in your screen, like right there in the middle.
Yeah.
Although that being said, there are some of those kinds of phones. that oh, what the hell is it called? A buddy of mine at work has one. It's a smartphone. It's a the Samsung Z Fold, and
Yeah.
like I see that every time that I go in there, and it's like, man, I kind of want one. Um, just because big screen, like that huge screen. I would love that while I'm sitting at work, supposed to be working, but watching stuff instead.
Heard that. I feel
my
it.
my God, speaking of work, so thank God my boss doesn't listen to this. So we got a new captain at work, and so we were sitting there talking, and he was just moving into the office, and I saw that he brought in some 3D printed stuff, and he was putting it on his desk. I was like, "Oh, you do a lot of 3D printed stuff?" He was like, "Yeah," and he goes on this rant how he goes to Renaissance fairs and stuff like that. And he's like, "You should follow me on Instagram." I was like, "What?" So I go ahead and I look up his Instagram, and sure enough, it's just like a bunch of his 3D stuff. And he messages me, and he's like, "Yeah." So because I commented on one of his things because he was 3D printing Donut and Mongo from the Dungeon Crawler Carl series, and I was like, "That looks really cool." And he messaged me, he's like, "Yeah, they're $25." I was like, "No."
No, he
It's
said.
it's like, "You're my boss. I'm not going to buy stuff from you or talk to you outside of work." It's like, that's kind of weird that you're trying to hawk your side hustle at work.
I mean, a hustle's a hustle, I guess.
Hustle, I mean, don't get me wrong, the dude's cool, like, the dude's chill, like, he's definitely a neat guy, but that one was it was weird. Like, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, I don't really think anybody ever is.
Ugh, it's so weird to find people on social media that you like that in real life. Like I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know. It's just weird sometimes. Like there's a guy who we knew when I still lived in Pennsylvania, who I guess turns out he was a real not too nice person, and I guess I somehow he stumbled onto my For You page on TikToks. And he was making a video. He was like, "Yeah, I'm eating this foot long glizzy," and he was just like sensually eating this giant hot dog. And then he took his shirt off, and he just kept. I was like, "What the hell are you doing?"
They're like, can you don't?
I was like, "Why is this a thing?" But because he was friends with me on Facebook at one point in time, and stuff like that. It's just like, okay. So I guess that's a thing.
Yeah, that's definitely something. Glizzy Goblin, huh?
I should have commented that the glizzy gobbler. Oh, I can't even remember what the hell his name was on TikTok. Oh, that's gonna bug me. Because now I feel like I need to go find him and be like, so the glizzy gobbler.
Right?
I don't know. It's just
Better.
especially because like I haven't seen that guy in like 10 years. And then he just randomly pops up on my stuff. It's just like, no. It's like I left that life behind, damn it. Why are you appearing again?
Well, it's just I don't know. That's fucking weird.
It is weird. Like it's strange, dude. And like this is the same dude. I was working at GameStop, and he was working at some credit loan thing down in the same plaza. And he comes into the GameStop, and he's like, "You play D&D, right?" I was like, "Yeah, I play D&D." He's like, "Have you ever DM'd?" I was like, "Yeah, I DM some D&D games. He's like, you should come DM for us. I was like, I don't even fucking know you. And my boss is standing right there. He's like, yeah, you should come Friday night. I was like, I work Friday night. He's like, I'll pay you to come D&D or come play D&D with us and not come to work. And my boss just kind of like snaps her head and looks at me. I was like, I'm not gonna do it. I was like,
Well,
don't stare death at me.
well, it's like, are you really gonna sit there and admit that, like, what, right while she's standing there? Because that doesn't really track for, like, you know what I mean, not getting in trouble.
Right.
Dude, that's great. Some people are ballsy though, dude. You know what I mean? Like, some people just don't give a shit.
He's just like the fact that he just came right into work, into my job while my boss is. And it's not like he didn't know that she wasn't my boss because he obviously knew she was my boss because he's always there. And just right now, I'll pay $100 to come DM. I was like, no.
It's like at the same time, you don't know them people.
No, I really
How do
didn't at the time either.
how do you know they're not weirdos?
And they all turned out to be fucking weirdos. The only normal one was his wife.
That's fucked.
Sorry, ex-wife.
Tracks.
Yeah, she was the only normal one.
Fuck, that's I feel like that's exactly what I was expecting.
Right?
And I don't even know this dude at all.
You're not missing much.
It don't sound like it.
How is it still 80 degrees outside?
Dude, I am so glad it finally cooled off here.
I wish it would cool off here. One of our AC lines in the truck died. So
Oh
we
shit.
haven't had AC in the truck for a minute. And my wife travels from place to place. So she has to just basically roll down all the windows and hope for the best. Like we bought the cans of the Freon stuff to, try to reload it. But
Yeah.
as soon as we emptied the can into it, like it started for a little bit, it was blowing a little bit of cool air, and then we just saw like this white mist pool or like flying out. And my neighbor was like, "Yep, looks like you got a hole in a line, or your O-ring's not where it's supposed to be, or some stupid shit." So now we get to take the fucking truck to the garage and be like, "Hey, I need cool air."
Unfortunately, that is never cheap.
Yeah, I doubt it. I don't doubt it.
AC work is always literally like the most expensive, and so fucking annoying.
That is
Which is
annoying.
also why both my vehicles don't have air conditioning because I'm not paying.
Ooh.
Oh,
Damn.
it's been my truck hasn't had. I've had that truck for over 10, well, about 10 years now. It's not had AC the whole time.
I
I've
saw
just kind
this.
of grown an immunity.
I saw this video of this guy who had an older van, and he just like punched out one of the rear windows, and he put a house AC and like duct taped the shit out of this thing into the window. And apparently that's what he uses for his AC.
I mean, fuck it if it works.
Yeah, if it works, but like, what the hell is he gonna do if he's driving down the highway and that duct tape slips and that AC goes for a ride?
I guess he better hope he got good insurance.
Because someone behind him is gonna be awfully upset.
Oh yeah, you're damn right. Somebody's gonna be pissed.
Just imagine that some poor bastard's driving down the road talking on their Bluetooth or whatever, and be like, "There's this white box coming at me."
Exactly. Like, yeah, big white box at that. Big heavy. I need a new front end type box.
I need a new vehicle, please. Mine got eaten.
Meanwhile, fucking Jethro's just going down the road like nothing happened and fucking jamming Freebird or some shit.
He's gonna be like, "Why is it so hot in here now?" Gonna be sitting there trying to hit the little clicker, be like, "Why is the remote not working? What's that loud thumping noise?"
Like I've seen somebody on TikTok also do this, but I feel like they get more credit because they did it in a truck.
There you go, just put it in the back window.
And the dude apparently makes his own fucking diesel fuel.
What?
Yeah, you can make your own diesel. And
Really?
you can make like diesel engines like run off of waste oil and stuff.
Wow. Yeah, man, just put that in the back, so that way if it does fall out, it falls right into the bed of the truck and
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that dude at least thought of this beforehand and was just like, you know what? Fuck it. Not my car that's gonna get fucked.
I hope it doesn't slide down the bed and pop the back open.
Mm,
That boy's a genius.
boy, I'll tell you what.
Hey, new season of that's coming out soon too.
I saw, and I liked it. I liked the new King of the Hill.
Me too. I actually just rewatched it. What was I think I just yeah, I just got done or I got done watching the episode where Bobby Hill meets the weird vegan girl or whatever the hell she is who ends up shitting on the Cowboys guy's desk.
Yeah, dude, that had me in fucking tears.
Walks back into the office, he's like, "Someone did it again."
Yeah.
Or
Oh,
the fact
dude.
that Hank and Bobby, like, they walk in as she's doing it, and you can watch Hank's eyes follow it as it hits the desk.
Dude, I swear to God, my favorite fucking scene in King of the Hill. So Peggy, she's running the restaurant,
Mhm.
barefoots, or she bought it or something like that. And they get this new young fucking like office lady at Strickland Propane. And she like wants to bang Hank so bad. And you know, he's like, "Oh no, I'm a married man." Oh, and fucking somehow it transpires like Peggy's at work and this girl's in a hotel room like across the street from from Peggy's restaurant. And she calls Hank up and she's like, "Listen, you either come over here and bang the shit out of me or I'm just going to go tell Peggy that we did anyway." And fucking Hank, his response was, or she's asked like after she gives that proposition, she's like, "So are we going to do it or what?" And Hank just replies with the fucking best line in that whole show. He's like, "Oh, yeah, we're gonna do it. Uh, uh, baby." I fucking dude, I could watch the clip right now and I'd fucking bawl. It's that fucking funny to me. Like he is so funny. He has no idea what to do, the poor bastard.
Remember when
God
Hank
damn it.
shows up at some motel or whatever with a can of WD-40 and he can't get the freaking top off? So he pulls out a smaller can of WD-40 to lube up the bigger can of WD-40.
Yes. 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 It's fucking dude, it's the best. Oh, holy shit. Oh my god.
Dude, King of the Hill was great. Like, I mean, I don't.
That was my
I,
favorite. Like that, I know everybody like I grew up with was like either Family Guy or South Park, but King of the Hill was always my number one.
like, I can remember. So when I was younger, me and my dad we moved to New York, and my mom and my sister they stayed in Pennsylvania because dad had to go up and get a job and get established. Blah 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 blah. And one weekend, I came down, or me, dad, and my aunt came down to Pennsylvania to spend time with, or to spend a couple nights with my mom and sister and everyone. And so mom and dad, they went wherever the hell they were going. So my aunt was there with me and my sister, and I turned on King of the Hill, and she looks at me. She's like, "Do your parents let you watch this?" I was like, "What?" And she was like, "This has swearing in it. Do they?" I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Oh, well, I don't let your cousins watch it." I was like, "I'm sorry." It's like, I don't know what you want me to tell you here, but whoa.
Yeah. Dude, so I got my wife good like about a month ago. We stopped at Taco Bell.
Oh boy.
I asked her what she wanted, and then because I didn't really want anything, but I did. I'm sitting there, and the lady's like, "Can I get you anything else?" And I was like, "Yeah, I need a blast." Literally, I heard somebody like else with a headset on in there fucking laugh and go, "Ball blast!" And my wife's just sitting there looking at me like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Dude, embarrassing our wives, I feel, is like just part of the gig.
Oh, dude, she knew
Like,
what she was getting into. I rage bait my wife all the time. I
oh
love
my
her to.
God, yeah. Like when me and my wife, when we first got together, we were at some park with the kids for two of our kids' birthdays. And I decided that I was gonna be funny. So I was talking with her granddad. I was like, "Hey, hide this in your truck." And me and my buddy, we went ahead and we bought horse masks because it was around Halloween time. So we each bought a latex horse mask.
Fucking
So we
horse
get down,
mask.
yeah. So so we get down to the park and we getting everything set up, and I just kind of like disappear, and I go into the back of her granddad's truck and I pull out the horse mask and I come around. And I just kind of like get right up next to her and give her a great big old side hug. And her grandma takes a picture and she looks up and she's just like, "Why?" And I was like, I don't remember what the hell, it's some kind of horse pun. And she's like, "Take that mask off." And just as loud, I was just, "Nay." Oh,
Meemaw was
yeah.
not happy about that.
No, my wife was not happy about that at all. But no, it was funny. Like I tormented her with that mask a lot, and then one day it just disappeared, and I don't know where the hell it went. I wonder where.
I have a feeling I
I
could
do too.
probably point you in the right direction.
Yeah, yeah. I can imagine that she had nothing to do with that at all. She would never.
She knew how much that meant to you.
Ugh. And like, cause it was bad because like I'd bring it on car rides with us just randomly through town, and I'd wait for her to like get out of the car and do something. Like if she was driving, and I'd put it on and wait for her to come back in. And then just sit there and I'd wear it as we were going down through, and like as we stopped at stoplights, I'd make sure the window was rolled down, and I'd like slowly turn at the sidecar who's looking at us, and they'd just start dying, and she'd get all red, and you know,
Yeah, the fun stuff.
fun stuff. And I was like, "I bet you didn't know that you were dating another child," even though I'm older than her. Oh my god, I had so our three oldest, we call them the big three. And I had them convinced for years that their mom was older than me. And she kept telling them, like, "No, he's older than me." And I would just like shake my head and I'd gaslight her the entire time, like, "No, no, she's definitely older than me." Um, but oh my god, that would annoy her so much. Because when it came time for our birthdays, I'd be like, "Yeah," and I'd say that she's a year older. And she's like, "I am not." And the kids are like, "Yeah, huh, because you're older than he is." Oh, it was bad. It was dumb, but it was
Well,
fun.
yeah, I was gonna say, as long as everybody had a good time, who cares?
Oh, yeah. But I think that might be a good spot.
I think it might be. Everybody's gotten their fill of Kingdom Hearts and
King of the Hill.
story. Definitely King of the Hill.
He better be in Kingdom Hearts 4.
Bro, if I don't hear "That's my purse, I don't know you" in that game, I'm fucking rioting. Dude, can you imagine fucking Bobby just coming out of nowhere beating his shit out of a fucking propane tank Heartless with a fucking
Just
purse?
kicking it in the lower cylinder.
or, or give me Dale Gribble, pocket sand.
Yeah, right. There you go.
Dude, there's so every character in that fucking show would be great. Like, dude, imagine Boomhauer, dang old Heartless man. You
He
give
just
me
runs it over with his car.
right. Fucking Bill goes Roid Rage.
Right. Dude, one thing that I'm kind of surprised that they didn't touch on, I know we said that we're done, but now I'm ranting. One thing that I'm kind of surprised that they didn't touch up on in the new season is at the end of the original King of the Hill, Boomhauer turned out to be a Texas Ranger. And we never got anything more than that.
You are right. I honestly kind of forgot about that. I didn't even think about that.
Like, why the hell didn't they poke at that? Because, I mean, hell, Dale became mayor or governor or whatever the hell he was.
Dude, that is just
That was funny.
giving that man political powers. Fucking that is beautiful.
That's bad news written all over it.
It is. It is. But yeah, all right. Well, you fine people, definitely don't forget about us. You know, we're coming back.
Yeah. Life
Uh,
happened. So,
yeah, it did. But it's okay because we're gonna make it all better.
yeah, especially when we start talking about the new POW World update and how much fun we're having with it.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Now, um,
Crickets?
well, it's not really so much the crickets. It's where the hell is my
Craig, where'd you go?
like Craig's here, but
We're having some technical difficulties because Craig does not want us to say goodbye. Oh
uh,
shit, we gotta get Joel on here too eventually.
we do, but like, bro, I really can't like stop. Like
Oh,
it,
Craig has become self-aware. Craig, stop these.
um, I guess I just got to do it this way.